All right. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for checking out the webinar today. Team Freedom, Wave 4, Sisel's 2 to 5 year plan. My name is Dominic Bacchini. I am 33 years young. I'm a former union electrician from Boston, Massachusetts. I currently live by the beach in San Diego. I've been involved in the network marketing industry since I was 17. I never really was able to make some super substantial money like what I'm doing right now, but I do have a background in it, and I do love this industry. My objective for today is basically to intrigue you enough to make you take a deeper look at the industry. It truly is the last bastion of free market in the United States. It gives you the opportunity as an individual to compete with corporations. My other objectives are to show you why Sisel is unique in this industry and, in my opinion, the best opportunity within this industry. And most importantly, my third objective is to spread the awareness about the dangers of the toxic chemicals that we encounter every day. Now, before we get to that stuff, we'll just do a broad view of the industry. This is an amazing industry. This industry, we'll just go over some numbers real quick so you can understand the power, what it gives you the opportunity as one person to do. Right? Within the United States in 2010, this industry generated $28.5 billion with 15.8 million people. In 2013, the industry generated 32.6 billion with 16.8 million people. You can see it's trending, faster than it ever had before. At any point in this country's history, this industry is trending in our favor. Now, those numbers right there, if you look, it's 3 years, $4.1 billion, and a 1 million person increase. Now we'll jump forward just one more year. 2014, just shy of 35 billion with 18.2 million people. That is an increase of 1.8 billion in sales and 1.4 million people. Now just take one more step forward to 2015. This industry generated just over $36 billion with 20.2 million people. And you can see that's an increase of 1.65 billion in sales and 2 million people. So this is absolutely going crazy in the US. And I think what is most important about these numbers, 71% of that was done person to person. And $16 billion was generated in commissions to the people in the field. So $16 billion was made. 71% of all that business was started with guys like me, guys like you, women like you, former construction worker now. But when I was a construction worker, I was just sharing the opportunity and sharing the products. And like I said in the beginning, this is just within the United States, these numbers here. This is a $184 billion international industry. Within the industry, you have the opportunity to basically earn unlimited potential amount of money. You have all the benefits, none of the risk of a traditional business. You have the opportunity to work from home. You have the time freedom that we're looking for. And of course, the residual income. That's why I started, and that's what the benefit was for me long term. Within the industry, there are two selling methods. Both of them require you to build and manage a sales team. We are a word of mouth style company generating $184 billion internationally. On the other side, there's the corporate advertising. When we go to the store and we spend money, 60% of that money basically goes back to advertise those. Oh, sorry, I thought someone couldn't get on. So basically 60% of all the money that we spend at the store goes back to advertise those same products in front of us. The thing about corporate advertising, it does reach out to a lot of people, billboards, television commercials, newspapers, things like that. It reaches out to a lot of people. See, the thing is, if you watch a television commercial about an amazing restaurant, and I went to that restaurant last week, and I tell you that restaurant was terrible, bet you money you're not going to go there. Word of mouth is a very powerful form of advertising. We do very well with it in this company. In this industry, like I said, is booming. The business model It evens the odds. The first time that I was involved in network marketing, I was 17 years old. I had no money. I was still in high school. I had plenty of time. I had drive and determination. And based on that, I was able to, by the time I was 19, I wasn't doing it every week, but I was making checks upwards of $2,000 in a week. It wasn't something that stuck. It didn't last forever, which is a problem that this industry presents, and I will address that problem. I'm confident and I'm for sure that we have fixed it. But now let's just say I'm in my late 20s. I'm a union construction worker, Boston, Massachusetts. I had the pension, the annuity. It's a good gig. It was a great gig. Everything you'd want out of a job. Was working tons of hours. So, but I didn't really love it. But it was the exact opposite situation I was in high school. So lots of money, no time, and I was able to make it work again with our field tested system. Except this time I was able to make it stick, which I said I will address over the course of this presentation. The two methods, the two models that I was talking about were your party plan model and your networking model. The party plan's been around since the late 1800s. It's retail driven. You have parties. It focuses on sharing information and selling the product. You have the huge opportunity to create income now. Now, I've read that over 80% of the women that make over six figures in the United States each year do it through a direct party, through a network marketing style company. The network marketing model, on the other side, 1958, the first company started. It's more opportunity driven. It's a little more traditionally recruiting. Less products are involved. So the meetings focus on sharing the business and the opportunity and the promise from these companies. The promise with this industry is that there will be a residual income later. You just have to use the products and share the story, and eventually you'll get there. But nobody can really give you a definitive way to make money right now. So that, but the residual income is a major upside. Just can't get there. So what we have effectively done at Sisel International, what this company has done, and I'll show you a little bit more as we go forward, is they have fused these two models together. They have given us the opportunity to create 30 and 35% commission utilizing a traditional direct sales structure. And by doing that, we're able to make the money to run our business, to fund our business. By doing that, we're able to show people that, yes, this is a viable option for them. They can make money in the direct sales industry. In the major upside to the network marketing side that we have fused with our party plan is that while you're doing that, while you're making a daily, weekly check, you're going to be building, we have a cute nickname for it now as a Sisel security check, but you're going to be building a long-term residual payout. So as I've said, Sisel is the name of the company that we're doing this with. The name Sisel it's an acronym: Science, Innovation, Success, Energy, and Longevity. Now, we always say, trust the science, trust Sisel. And sure, that would be a very cute slogan if it was just a slogan, but it does have some depth and some meaning. Trust the science. The reason why we say trust the science is because certain toxic chemicals have been proven to yield very harmful results, very bad for the human body, right? And on the same side, there has been natural ingredients that have been proven to yield very amazing results, awesome things within the human body, but you need certain levels of them, the tested levels. The reason why we say trust Sisel is because we guarantee that we're not going to use those toxic ingredients. In fact, I will address the history of us doing that in just a second. But we're not going to use those toxic ingredients. And when we do create, we have the highest quality natural supplementation that you could ask for. Mother Nature gives us amazing benefits, and science has not been utilizing it properly. When big pharmaceutical companies do, research and tests, they are legally required to publish any research that they find on any natural ingredient. When a company goes ahead and uses that study to create a new product, they are under no legal obligation to use those studies at the tested levels. Though they can claim all the benefits, you'll never see the results. So you can trust Sisel because when we make our high-end supplement products, we're using the tested levels, or because we have our own scientists, in some cases better than the tested levels. If our owners and our scientists find that it's something that is worth doing. The Mauer mission, I like to call it Mauer Power, is the driving force behind Sisel International. We have all the components. We have everything that you would need to be the most successful company in the industry. That's true. But what makes it rock solid is the Mauer mission. The fact that this company dates back, well, not the company, but we're only 4 years in the U.S., still a ground floor opportunity. The Mauer mission dates back to 1986. They used to manufacture cleaning products and things like that. When they found out, I won't get into the whole story, but when they found out about the toxic ingredients that are in products, not that you clean with, but that you put on your body every day, they became very upset. This didn't start necessarily as a great business idea, because toxic ingredients cost significantly less than non-toxic ingredients. When the Mauer mission started, it started because it was the right thing to do. It started because it was something that needed to be done. And we have the very fortunate benefit of standing on a 30-year foundation. So the Mauer mission is very important to what we do. What also, a little bit of background. These guys aren't just a couple suits that look good in pictures and talk well on the phone. They are scientists that are in the lab, that are working with the people that are creating our products, and they're researching the research themselves. And they're not the only two. That's Tom and Tom. I didn't even say their names. This is Tom Sr.'s daughter, Liesel, and her son, Colton. And this is Tom Jr.'s son, Tom Jr., and his wife. This company is a family business. This company has a legacy of good people. And I'll address, even if we didn't have the family value that this company has, why we're still protected. This is our manufacturing facility. It's in Springville, Utah. It is absolutely amazing. You have the opportunity to go and check this out at any point in time. We offer red carpet events to anybody that's looking to view the facility and review our company. It's 440,000 square feet. It is state of the art. There is equipment in this facility that was designed by our owners for this company. No one will ever have the equipment. No one will ever have the products. The facility is debt free. With $150 million invested, there's no loans to be paid back. There's no other investors that are getting, that are going to want dividends and all those things. The family owns it outright. The quality assurance at this facility is top of the line, bar none, cannot be beat. The fail rate at this facility is, I believe, less than 3%. And in manufacturing, that is a ridiculous percentage. But what makes this facility super important to us, the quality assurance, within this facility, there were upwards of 15 scientists that work for this company testing, and we have a quarantine area. When anything comes into this building, it's checked for the quality, the purity, the potency, any contaminants. It's tested and it's checked. If anybody who didn't manufacture their products wanted to do that, they either have to hire scientists or ship things out. It would cost them ridiculous amounts of money. This facility gives us so many leverages over so many other companies. Certified Good Manufacturing Practice is an FDA certification. It means this place is immaculately clean. The NSF certification, the National Sanitation Foundation, is a more strict certification than the FDA. I'm not going to get into them, but you should certainly look them up. They're very important that we have them. Because this facility is so big, and Sisel is not, this facility is equipped to do $1.5 billion to $2 billion in manufacturing and international shipping each year. And Sisel's not doing all of that just yet. But the thing is, with the remainder of the space, this company does something called contract manufacturing. And what contract manufacturing does is essentially mean that our competitors, whether they're inside of the industry or outside the industry, doesn't really matter. But what does matter is they're paying for our products to be made. We can have a higher quality product at a much lower cost. And if you look in the center of the page there in the middle column, it says Dynasty Trust. I think that this facility is the most important aspect of what Sisel has to offer, giving it the foundation that it has and giving it, the stability that it has. But the dynasty trust is the most important thing on this slide. The dynasty trust says that this company cannot be bought or sold. They can't have debt taken out against it. The formulations can't be changed. The dynasty trust says if you can build it, no one can take it away from you. And the opportunity to make money in this industry is huge. No harmful ingredients ever. That's the Sisel Safe promise. That's with this red seal over here, the Sisel Safe stamp of approval. Try saying that 4 times fast. We want that to mean something. It already does mean something to the people that know, but we want more people to know. If you go to the store and you say USDA organic, you know for sure 95% of the ingredients that are in there are organic. If you go to the store and you see Project Verified, GMO free, you know no further research required. There are no GMOs in that product. We want people, when they see this logo, they know no further research required. That is a safe product. That is a quality company. And we can't do that by messing around and using things that might be controversial or things like that. Everything we do is with a reason. Everything that we do is safe. I'm not going to get into the products right now. That's not why you guys were invited on this particular webinar, although these are very high quality products and we could spend a substantial amount of time talking about them. But I'll just talk about one real quick. You look just to the top center left a little bit, that fancy hippie looking bottle, it's called Fucoidan. If you were to go online right now and go to pubmed.gov and look up the natural ingredient Fucoidan, you will find that there are over 1,300 published medical studies about that particular ingredient. And I'm not going to get into what they say or what they don't say or what they can and cannot do. But if the studies say that things have been proven to happen when you take the natural ingredient in certain levels, and we're always using the tested levels in each of our products, you can only assume that what the science says will hold true for this product. And that's true for each of our products. We use high quality, very high science in all of these things. Very important for right now. The combined market that's already being done, that we have the opportunity to branch out and get into, is over $700 billion in annual sales. We just have to go and show people why this is a safer product. We just have to go and show people why this is a higher quality product, how we can save them money. And if they're interested, make them money. And the first step to making money is to simply switch brands. And we're not asking you to turn the world upside down today, but we have a mission here. This is really a cause that you can get behind. These toxic ingredients that are out there in the marketplace right now are bad. Look into the news and, Johnson & Johnson losing all kinds of licenses, and they have tears-free baby shampoo formula. It's only tears-free because there's formaldehyde in it and it numbs the eyes. And now Johnson & Johnson's the #1 world-leading seller of contact lenses. So it just starts with simply switching to a safe version. Sisel Safe is not a slogan. It is a promise. The next step, now you've tried the products. You have a story. You invite people to your home. If you have interest we have different areas that we can make money, but if you were going to have any kind of business, you would have a launch party. And having direct sales gives us the opportunity to have a launch party, show people our products, share our story, share them our mission, and you can create a substantial amount of money day one on the job. Let's just say, quick example, using the 30% there. If you have a $500 party, you'll make $150 the next day. But because you sold $500, they give you the opportunity. Now, they don't give you the opportunity. Because you sold $500, you get 4 products at half off that you can then go ahead and retail for full price. So you're making over 50% on each of those 4 products. Then we have the Royal Rewards program. I always like talking about the skincare line. Costs $275, and you can buy it $270. You can buy it for $75 because you had a party for over $500. And then you can go ahead and retail that and make over $200 profit. So as soon as you start your business, and I'll get to the cost of the business, is very low. As soon as you start your business, you're running back in the black. And now you've out there and you shared your story, and people, okay, these are great products. I want to do that too. What's the next step for you? Now you can start building your residual income check. Now you're sharing your story. Now you're plugging it into your traditional network marketing compensation plan. When we added the direct sales portion, this comp plan needed no backup. This is the highest paying comp plan in the industry, gives you the opportunity to earn money the next day. I don't think any companies do that in the network marketing side. Our direct commission can't be touched. Master Check Match gives you the opportunity to build in depth and get paid for it. If our teams don't make money, we can't make money. This is a family sport. We have the daily retail commission, global bonus pools, so you can earn money off things that you didn't even have to do with. Luxury auto bonus. It's very easy to get, very easy to maintain. I've had it for 3 years now, and the company's never missed on one payment, one time. This compensation plan is amazing. I'll just do a quick example, and I don't want you to really focus on this next slide on the big number, because I can show you in very short time with very few people how you can get to a residual check of $1,000 per month. But today we're doing broad view. So this next slide is an example of our direct commission. This is obviously perfect world scenario. What you're going to want to do is, as a good distributor, fully functioning, you're out there, you've gotten some customers and you're doing your thing, is use or sell $250 worth of product each month and find 5 people that want to do the same thing. And by you doing that and teaching them to do the same thing on 4 levels at 32%, which is just over half of our payout, you're able to earn $19,300, and ideally this is on a monthly residual basis. That number is ridiculous to think about if you've never been in the industry before, or if you've never made that kind of money before. But I just wanted to do somewhat of an extended example so that you can see the actual potential. But I can show you, get with the person that invited you on the webinar. We'll all get in touch and talk. I can show you how in very short time we can get you to just under $1,000 a month in residual income. And in doing your research moving forward, just a few things to keep in mind: the track record, the history of the experience of this company. The Mauer mission, dates back to 1986. They started doing it before it was even profitable. They started doing it because it was the right thing to do. The financial stability of the company, the family, the facility, it's all debt-free. And the Dynasty Trust guarantees that it will stay debt-free. In any industry, I would imagine that if you don't control your manufacturing, you don't control your destiny. There was a company in this industry that just this year, they were a toxin-free company, $80 million in sales annually. Third-party company tested their products. They weren't toxin-free at all. The people they were using to manufacture their products did not share the same level of integrity as they did, and their business was gone because of it. We have the end-to-end control on each and every product line that we have. I didn't even talk about the fact that we have coffee, but we have coffee. And the bean that we use is rated 15 years in a row for the highest flavor profile in the world. So when we decided we want to go coffee, we get the best bean. But when it's time to, coffee grows in a berry, when it's time to pick that berry, the plantation's ours. The guys work for the company. When it comes time to roast that bean, we own the machine. We roast the bean. And when it comes time to pack it and ship it out, we pack it and we ship it out. Every single aspect, every single process is controlled by this company. Over $700 billion in sales that are already being done annually in the markets that we have the opportunity to get into. We just have to show people why this is better, why this is safer, and why this is cheaper. And the return on the investment. To be a fully active, fully working member with Sisel, it costs you $150 and you get $300 worth of product. That's not even an investment at all. I only wrote money because people have that question. The real investment, the real return is the time. You invest your time in the beginning and you get it back in dividends in the end. I would never go back and fast forward or rewind what I have going on now. the lifestyle that this industry offers is absolutely amazing. So here we are, back to this slide again. Sisel, science, innovation, success, energy, and longevity. Trust the science, trust Sisel. We already went over that. I don't have a big fancy close or anything like that. But if you've ever thought that you were slightly entrepreneurial, I'm sure if you're watching this, you are, or you're at least teasing yourself with the idea of being entrepreneurial. But network marketing truly does. Direct sales truly, now that we've fused the two halves into one industry, you truly have the opportunity as an individual to compete on a worldwide level, just like a corporation, with limited overhead, little bit of time invested, very little money. You have the opportunity to change your life. So everybody, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. We will do this again next Thursday at the same time. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.